Today's workout is eccentric lower and the P90X3 Ab Ripper X. What is going on? It is day 18 today of the P90X3 30-day focus that I have for the month of August. I want to welcome you back, and if this is the first video that you are seeing, welcome, and if you have been following along, welcome back. Today was a return to eccentric lower, followed with the P90X3 version of Ab Ripper, which in a moment I'll give a quick comparison to my feelings of the original P90X Ab Ripper versus the newer rendition for P90X3 Ab Ripper. To me, there's nothing that compares to the original P90X Ab Ripper. I don't know if it's because it was my first introduction to the Beachbody programs and my first run through P90X where I got the best results I really could get starting out at that point in my life, where I had just moved from Maine, moved to Florida. I was 140 pounds. I had no confidence in myself really, besides the fact that I was uprooted and I was ready to make a serious life change. So I went on that journey of life change, which I shared with you back then, and over the years have continued to do so. So that's why I really enjoy, I think, P90X3 just as much, is that it reminds me of P90X as far as you're training hard, but at the same time, it's only 30 minutes a day. So it's a lot easier to focus and get that done and to stay accountable over the long run. Some of the major differences between Ab Ripper and Ab Ripper X3 has to do with the amount of moves that you do, and along with kind of some of the moves that you do are slightly different in how you target the abdominal area. Two things: nothing will ever replace the final Mason twist, which I even did a challenge video on that back in the day, back when I first finished P90X. You can check that out. I'll put a link in an annotation so that you can see that if you're on YouTube. Otherwise, you can search it out on YouTube, the Mason twist challenge, and check that out. There's something about finishing with that move that I just love. And more than anything, where the first time I tried P90X Ab Ripper, I said it in a video somewhere, but I felt like a fish out of water, just kind of like flopping around on the deck. I couldn't do half of the moves. I couldn't even get my body, I didn't have the strength to even maintain half the form to do half the moves. So I used to just try to push through. And over time, I got better. Every day that I showed up, I got stronger. And by the end, I was able to maintain and do all 50, which back in the day, if you've done P90X Ab Ripper X, you know doing 50 Mason twists, unless you're a super athlete or you've been doing this stuff a while or you're just in great shape and you are an anomaly. Doing that final all 50 Mason twists without touching down is a feat. It's a great achievement. So when I finally got to that point, I think that's why that workout, that one, I just always felt like I annihilated my abdominal area, where other workouts, even Ab Ripper X3, I don't quite feel the same destruction that I felt from the original P90X Ab Ripper. Nonetheless though, I would say P90X3 Ab Ripper is my close second. So that leads us to the end of the video. It is Thursday. We're getting towards the end of the week and wrapping up into a weekend. So how are you doing this week so far? Are you showing up? Are you pushing play? Are you going to the gym? Whatever it is that you do as your focus, are you doing it, or have you been putting it off still? Comment below, let me know where you're at. Be part of the conversation, plug in the community, and let's create something that we can push through the end of this year. I swear I'm on a mission to finish out this year, not only in my own personal goals. I know what I want to do, and I know how it can go when winter sets in and the days are shorter and it's colder outside. It's easier not to do stuff, especially, I understand, for my northern friends, since I'm from Maine originally. It's really hard sometimes to push through along with the holiday season. That's a choice. That's an absolute choice, and that can absolutely happen for you. And maybe that's the direction you're already headed on, maybe not, I don't know. But I do know that will happen if we do nothing. So the point is to make sure to come back here regularly. If you like the content here, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit like, make sure to thumbs up, make sure to share it. Do whatever that you can do to be part of the conversation, to put it out there. I appreciate it if you put the content out there and you share. If you feel that this stuff helps you and you share it with your friends to help push them, maybe, I hope. But as always, make sure to keep your health and fitness goals non-negotiable. This has been Jason, or Better Body 90, and I'll see you next episode.